Hello, hello, my name's John T. Wright, and I am the Holy Father, Son in the flesh. I got this little scar underneath my arm, and I've got some marks on my tops of my feet right there that goes along with a big story along with all of this. I'm sure Bonnie could show some details on some of it. I remember when I said in front of a church woman, I'm a sadist, as they cut my feet open and left a jagged scar on one of my feet because they didn't numb it up. They numbed up the other one. It's a big story though, but you know, things happen for a reason, and why I got the scars on my body in certain places and stuff, the Holy Father knows. It's just a little extra something on top to prove what I'm saying. And I'm partying with Cassie and Reba. Reba's from the East Coast of the United States, and Cassie's from Australia. I haven't seen Cassie in about a week or so, and she's just looking out of sight. She looks goddamn just radiant and beautiful. And I use the word radiant now on women that just have this high pro glow to them. And there's one woman that really does have the Holy Father's heart, and that's this woman that he calls the radiant one. And by the way, he's the one that refers to her that way all the time. I know what her name is and stuff, but every time I say that name, he's like, you mean the radiant one? Oh boy, you know, so God Almighty has something for this radiant one, and maybe she has something for the Lord, because I'll tell you, when I did talk to her, and I did get to talk to her just a brief little bit, you know, I said, you know, Yahshua is the Lord, and she agreed to that. And I said, well, that's good enough for me. And I mean, that was good enough for me, Radiant One. I'll tell you right there. The woman's a fabulous woman, and I think, you know what, she should be the poster child for the U.S. Bank, because I'll tell you what, she just has an honest face, and she should be on the commercial to the U.S. Bank. If I had my way, I'd say she's commercial material, and with that U.S. Bank shirt on, it just looks like it belongs there, by the way. The girl is absolutely phenomenal. That's what the Holy Father tells me. And more power to her, and I wish her well. I mean, I hope to meet her husband someday. You know, maybe I can get out of the car and I can meet both of them in a parking lot someday and say, oh, you're the Radiant One's Radiant One. You know, and feel like that. But now, that's not here nor there. I've been looking for a place, and I think I found a place. I think I found a great apartment someplace. I think I could, gosh darn, keep my motor home. As a matter of fact, there might be more of the business building there that may be a business that just needs to be taken over and have a little bit of something put in there. You know, I can have my own entertainment center. And that's the key to my success right there, is to have an entertainment center. Now, if I could just do something where there's nobody's in there leasing that, maybe this guy will just say he'll lease the whole place to me. I could do what I want there and put a couple workers in there to run my entertainment center. You see, that's how the bowling alley was set up there in at Fairlanes Bowling Center. Well, I tell you what, I could take this little business and put a little something in there and have a couple people running that place, and it could be a going little concern that pays their wages and keeps me happy and entertained. You know, I zero out on everything, and I could zero out on my taxes too. And I could tell you how to zero out on your taxes too. Any business person out there, you do not have to lie, cheat, and steal to fucking zero out on taxes. And I'll tell you the smartest way to do it, from what I know. You don't have to pay taxes on money that you borrow, but you only have to pay taxes on money that you earn. So every year in your business, you want to make your business look the most successful. Paint it, keep it clean, do what you can. Who cares if you're paying the fucking taxes? Because really, in reality, are you really? Because now you're going to do a bridge loan over the next fucking year, and you're going to already have the wages and stuff set aside to do that. Be smart and do that. You know, and now you have your employees working, you already have their wages. You're so sound and running. And then all of this money just goes to pay off the debt, and all of this money just goes and pays the employees their wages. And who was the smarter for zeroing out their taxes? The easiest goddamn, one of the easiest ways, and I'm sure there's others that we could talk about, but bam, 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 that one hurts and that one hits. And it's perfectly legal. And by the way, it keeps your business looking good and fair and proper. It keeps the taxes, and by the way, it keeps riffraff out. You know, riffraff is what you guys are allowed to do in Camas even. You don't need riffraff. You don't need fucking bullshit, and you don't need little Tijuana right here at the, you know, at the Rama Inn. The Drama Inn. You mean the Drama Inn or the Rama Inn? Because it looked like a bunch of fucking drama to me. But I'll tell you what. Just legalize everything and make it be fucking cool. And make it happy for everyone. You know, that's my point of view anyway. Now you let me be happy, I'll let you guys be happy. You can have your little fucking Tijuana down here at the fucking Rama. And in Camas, Washington, these people are great people. What's going on behind their backs is whatever's going behind their backs. And if the Camas can Washugo, cops are saying Washugo, Camas, Washugo. I've seen little Tijuana before. Tijuana's like marijuana. And marijuana should be legal, and it is fucking legal, and so should little Tijuana. You know, let's put a fucking gambling casino down here. It'd probably do really good down here, little Tijuana. Yeah, right by the Rama Inn, right here where I'd come down and party when I was coming down from my other place. You know? Anyway, hey, I'm just telling you, you know what? I'm trying to make a bright day out of a fucking sad day. Oh, it looks so bad around the fucking internet and stuff. I see the glances of shit. I just don't need it. I need Cassie. I need Reba. And I need Cassies and Rebas to come and see me and stuff. And you can go and come and go as you goddamn please, because don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. You can come back when you can. Look, you come to me fast. You go away slow, but you come back even faster, would you, baby? And I'm not gay, but I only really like women in my motorhome and in my apartments. And I'm not gay, so I don't really want gay men in my fucking home. Isn't that terrible what happened on Denver Lane? A fucking bunch of gay wads out there. A bunch of fucking gay wads. Is there a bunch of weird gay wads here? Hey, please. I'm the Holy Father's son in the flesh. You've offended the Holy Father, and believe me, I don't even want to goddamn see your sins. I don't want to do this because the Holy Father and Eve and stuff will goddamn get even with you. Don't fucking fuck with me, and God and see, even Satan won't fuck with you. I'm the Holy Father's son in the flesh. I'm fucking Adam. And by the way, the Holy Son is going to be back in 4024 on 10/17, 4024. I've goddamn told you about this here Bible. I've told you about this whole 9 yards. I've told you about finding this scorpion. On May 18th, 2023 with Ernie Tobeck. And here's that Bible I got from Susan Donahoe. I hope not to punch it again out of anger like I did in the last one. And look, here's a date that I wrote down when it was so fucking important. On 12th month, 13th day of 24, just a couple months ago, and since that date the earth's got pretty fucking shaky because Satan and Eve's in hell and they're at my fucking mercy. I'm just telling you the truth. You see, if I'm happy, they're going to be fucking happier. You know why? Satan and Eve owes me. Oh, and by the way, Satan's lie is Jesus Christ inside the church, Jesus Christ outside the church. And by the way, Satan and Eve now is at my fucking mercy. It's Yahshua inside the cup. It's Yahshua outside the cup. And the Holy Father's watching to make sure it goddamn happens. And he'll fucking turn the earth fucking over using Satan and Eve, because Satan and Eve is in the top layer of hell. Isn't that fun now? Reba, Cassie's all over the fucking place. I love Cassie. Everyone loves Cassie. I get to go on Cassie's show, and she knows me as D.B. Cooper's real son out here. And also people thank me for being here, and they say John won't be casted for the show and stuff. I just went through this. you know, they all say, they are not going to do this to this guy because I could cost Cassie. I left her fucking show and she just got to fucking meet me, and all of a sudden she goes like this. Because I had her on other monitors, but the one that I'm on, she could fuck it, and then I left. And she goes, because all of a sudden everybody's going, he left. Fucking, you shouldn't have said that. You know, you don't say something. It's like me at grocery outlet. If you say something to me about me having fucking buying chocolate bars, who the fuck was you to even fucking say something to me? I goddamn it. That kind of shit pisses a fucking customer off. That's just like saying, well, you come here every day to buy a pack of fucking cigarettes. If it was a pack of fucking cigarettes, would it made a goddamn difference than a fucking chocolate bar? A fucking dark chocolate bar at that. Which one's fucking worst for you? A fucking, I smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, or I eat a chocolate bar once every day or once every other fucking day. You know, or sometimes I let it go on for a while, or sometimes I'll just fucking quit because it's like a fucking bag of potatoes. Matt Wright said something to me about a bag of potatoes in front of Gail H. Ravella, which is Governor Gary Locke's attorney, which I may have actually a child with the woman, and the child's name is actually Ernie. And I talked to Ernie about this because, boy, I'll tell you, that child's about the same age as the time me and Gail was together. And Gail said, John will always be attached. And I think Gail knew that she was already knocked up when she said that phrase. But you know what? I've been ripped off out of everything else, and I imagine Gail would do that too, since the D.B. Cooper stunt had everything to do with the government, whether it was Democrat or Republican. I don't give a fuck. The government was involved, and by the way, what I fucking seen, even Satan sees, and so is the Holy Father. Nobody gets away with it. No one gets away with it. That's the fail-safe plan of the Holy Fathers. You see, you just can't fuck him. He's like a master computer. I'll tell you that one right now. He's going to out-check you and out-mate you every fucking time. And it's going to be painful at the end of the day for you, because I know what it's like to be on the painstaking end of the Holy Father, Eve, and Satan. And now, even Satan is at my fucking mercy. And I am telling you that because I fucking love it. Now they can fucking pay for every goddamn thing they've done to me. All my friends that was murdered, my family members that was at their dispense, even Matthew Thomas Wright, Kathy, my fucking ex-wife, and every goddamn fucking thing I know about all of you now. Because of Eve and Satan and the holies, fuck you. You couldn't hold a candle to me, you couldn't lace up my fucking boots. And if you try, the Holy Father's gonna get you. And Satan and Eve will be there to fucking get you too. And by the way, I'm the nicest guy in the world. Look at this warning. Don't ever fucking put another goddamn thing on my fucking motorhome. How goddamn can you? You fucking maggots. Any cop that fucking put a fucking thing on my goddamn thing, vengeance will be upon you. For even fucking making me goddamn mad. For no fucking reason. Because you can't live up to what you fucking done. You goddamn cops. Even Camas, Washugo, Camas. I don't give a fuck where you start and where you begin. And the Holy Father does not either. And I have told your offices that. You know what? I'll tell you what. It won't take much for the Holy Father to throw the book at everyone. But you know what? I try to appease all fucking sides. Because why? It's a fucking deal on my end of the deal. And I've held up my end of the deal. And I always goddamn hold up the end of my deal. You want a fucking problem? You fucking say, John, you fucking show up right here and I'll show up. And I'll goddamn show up. And you fucking show up. I haven't seen somebody show up. And by the way, why don't we just fucking put it on a goddamn contract, because you'll know that fucking when it happens and you get fucking nailed, I don't want any fucking responsibility of your fucking bills. Nothing. I want nothing to do with you when it's over. And by the way, you can say, well, I want nothing to do with him too. Good, fine. And that's it. You'll be fucking with all of us. And by the way, the scorpion will fucking get you. The fucking scorpion will fucking nail you. That's fucking confidence. And you don't have the fucking confidence and the luxury that I have, because I have the confidence and luxury that even Satan had. And they don't have it no more. And neither does Bonnie Tobeck. And neither does Ernie. And none of you do. Be my friend, I'll be your friend. Other than that, you please the Holy Father, you please me. And that, by the way, I'm just adding this around, but Yahshua comes back in 4024 and get that goddamn straight. And I do have the fucking power of the Holy Father in me, so don't fuck with me. Because I don't know how exactly the fucking power works, but when it does, it really fucks everyone up. And by the way, they're in control and I'm not. I'm just like, well, did you see that? I'm goddamn amazed. Did you see that? They're dead. These people are dead. What's going on here? Why is my girlfriend having her fucking hands and feet cut off? What's going on with this one, Morton Jane Doe, which is named Lisa, that lived up there above the Morton Auto Parts store where Jim Kaiser lived, or where Jim Kaiser works, and Jim Kaiser actually lives down there on Division Street where Terry Ladd Shortridge was murdered. What's up? Hey, I know it was a good deal, that piece of property. Shit, nobody wanted death or murder there. You know, Bob and Carol Whitlow's house sits right there just like it's a fucking gravestone. Just telling you the truth, the way it is. The fact, the future, and the fucking way. And you have a nice day. And I'll talk to you later. Bye. Sounds like my neighbor was knocking on the wall or something. I'm not sure, but I don't want to blame nobody for nothing. Not a goddamn thing. I just want everybody to be fucking happy. Because if they're happy, I'm happy. And if I'm happy, they're fucking happy. I don't want a fucking problem with no one. You got it? I don't want no problem with cops. I don't want no problem with nobody. I want to have goddamn fun. Girls just want to have fun. Well, goddamn, John Wright wants to have fucking fun too. And John Wright deserves to, because even Satan's fucked me all these goddamn years. And by the way, Satan was George L. Wright, my fucking dad over there in Morton, Washington. 13 letters for the Zodiac. George L. Wright, the fucking sheriff, was housing him right there in the fucking dungeon of doom at Morton, Washington, dressed up black. The Zodiac, hell, with pork being pulled out of these fucking stoves. Pulled pork. It's just the fucking pigs that was behind it. Now live up to it, officers. But oh, those officers are all dead. Maybe you're been bred into the law enforcement community under that bullshit, but even Satan's fucking gone. Now wise up. Yahshua inside the cup, Yahshua outside the cup. By the way, Satan and Eve can't protect you, the Holy Father, like Yahshua can. You believe in Yahshua, you got Yahshua inside and outside the cup, and even you guys in the fucking squad cars are fucking blessed. Get it? And by the way, all of you people are blessed too, because the cops will have to do their fucking job, because what? The Holy Father's in control. Even Satan is not anymore. The Holy Father's got eyes. You cannot hide from the eyes of the Lord. Isn't that fun now? Hey, life's wonderful. And then I came, and I made it more wonderful, and even more wonderful, and even more fucking wonderful. And by the way, aren't we having fun now? Cassie, I love you. Beautiful, by the way. She's wearing red. Dark hair. Hey, man, this girl right here, blonde, fucking Reba. Oh, boy, she's a pole dancer from fucking New York, and she is gorgeous. And any of you women that would have a problem with me watching Reba and Cassie, you can't be on my fucking side. Are you a dyke and are you jealous? Well, I got a car for you, too. I got a car for you, and you dykes can have this car right here. You see this little... And you don't need no men to fix it or anything. You see, I get along with dykes all the time. They come bowling in the bowling alley, and I don't have problems with them because they're paying customers. They work harder than men. It isn't my problem men's fucking turned women off, and women have turned men off because of... They don't know what their sexuality is anymore. They don't know that the door on the left-hand side, which Adam's cut comes from, is the woman's side, and the men's side is where the cut don't come from. Their cut comes from Eve's pussy, not from the... You guys are going to pay for the pussy shot, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to pay for the pussy shot. All the women that are blessed fucking makes me smile. And if you women aren't blessed, you won't make me fucking smile. Whether we have sex or not, that's regardless. But I can tell you the truth. And I can tell you the facts. And I can have fun fucking doing it. And I've done this under 21 minutes. I mean, it's 20 minutes. Cassie, nice ass. She's in the doggy style position. If anybody out there knows what I mean, Cassie's looking fucking good. And I measure a chick by her ass. It's like that because my women's ass are straight up and the heart's upside down. Stand up for what's right. And, you know, you'll do a lot of stupid things for love. Like there's the men will do a lot. And they'll put you right in the ground, men. Fucking face it. Women are out of the equation, and men, your fucking lives are on the line now. Eve is paying for your fucking sins. And Eve's not fucking happy. Eve comes out of the prom room. You know, Eve was doing the Carrie thing with me. I've identified with it now, and now I'm more in control, and she's more in her place with Satan by her side, her husband, because I give her to Satan. And like the Lord said, the Samaritan woman that met him there, and the Lord get me a drink of water, and the Samaritan woman, you know, and he says, you know, they start talking about husband and wives, and he says, well, this isn't your first husband, you know, and you go back because your first husband's your husband and he's still alive. But if he was dead, she would be able to move on and stuff like that. But I'll tell you what, you know, I'm not going to go there and quote it and stuff like that, but I will tell you right now, Satan is Eve's husband because he was her first and Adam was second. And no wonder Abel's dead over jealousy of thought anything else. And maybe even Abel was a retard because Adam and Eve shouldn't have been having sex together anyway, because sometimes that's called incense and retards are born. Hey, I'm just looking at all the angles at it. Maybe Satan did us a favor, you know, by doing the whole thing, and maybe God Almighty knew that what was going to happen before it ever did happen. Is my sense is that I'm getting from this all the time. So, you know, God knew what you were going to do too. Just telling you that. You know, hey, if it walks like a duck, if it talks like a duck, it's a fucking duck. Look at Donald J. Trump. If you think I walk like a duck, talk like a duck, and like a duck, hey man, I've seen lots of devastation and stuff happen around me, and money talks and bullshit walks, and I goddamn tell you, I've delivered on all these things that are absolutely free that comes from the power of the Holy Father. And have a nice day and be wonderful to each other because the Holy Father would want you to be. Believe in Yahshua and you will do a lot better on a daily basis, day in and day out. Talk to you later. Bye.